Culture Kings is renowned as a premium streetwear brand, offering a diverse selection of over 100 leading brands and exclusive pieces. Their stores provide an immersive experience with some of the greatest athletes, musicians, and tastemakers from all over the globe. On this tutorial, we'll be using Adobe Photoshop for creating the design. Go to File, New, and set the dimensions to 12.5 by 18.6 inches, since it's the correct size for DTF printing. Remember to choose transparent as the background. Let's add the design reference that we obtained from the Culture Kings website. Minimize the image and position it on the side. Rename the layer to Design Reference. Add the main design. This design is from our archives, and I believe it's a great fit for this tutorial. Align the design and click to center it. Remember to align it to the canvas. Rename the layer to Main Image. Now, let's add a black solid color to serve as the background by going to the Photoshop Layers panel. Drag the layer mask to the trash can icon to delete it. Rename the layer to Background and place it below all the other layers. Minimize the design reference and place it on the left side. Looking at the main design, I want to add a glow under the two heroes. Minimize the design and place it under the main image layer. Adjust the placement according to your preference. Align the design to the center. Increase the size of the glow and then recenter it. As seen in the design reference, we'll be incorporating a thunder asset for this shirt design. Adjust its size according to your preference and then center it. Put the thunder layer under the main image layer. Create a new layer and place it beneath the glow layer. Zoom in and use the eyedropper tool to select the shade of blue that will be used as the background shadow. Use the brush tool or press B as the keyboard shortcut. I'll be using a grunge brush to replicate the purple smoke, similar to the design reference. Increase the brush size since we want it to fill the burst of glow. You can download this brush under the description box. Change the color to another shade of blue, similar to the color of the thunder. Now we'll use the brush tool again to add the lighter part of the gradient to the burst. Minimize the brush size by using left square bracket and apply it only to the inner part of the burst. Rename the layer to Glow Shadow. Toggle off the background layer to check if we've accidentally placed any blue color outside its designated area. Turn back on the background layer. Add a smoke effect and place it behind Naruto. These assets are all pre-made and available for download in the description box for you to check out. Scale down the size so it's more appropriate relative to the size of Naruto. Add the second smoke for Luffy. Feel free to experiment with its placement, size, and positioning. Duplicate the first smoke by pressing Ctrl J for Windows or Command J for Mac. Reflect the design and make it smaller. Place it behind Luffy, ensuring it continues from the first smoke. Let's rearrange the smoke number 2 layer to ensure a smoother transition. Adjust the thunder layer while holding the shift key to break the aspect ratio, allowing you to resize the layer freely. Toggle off the design reference layer. Select all the main designs, excluding the glow and glow shadow, and create a group. Name the group Main Design. Toggle on again the design reference. Now let's create the text. Although I couldn't find the exact font they used, I found a similar one. Since they are both heroes of their own shows, I think heroes is an appropriate term to describe the two, especially with the phrase, heroes rise, shadows fall, legends are born in the heat of battle. Adjust the font size to make it bigger, and you can also download this font, Rawu, under our description box. Go to Properties and change the color to red. We want to use a slightly dark red shade that still has a vintage feel to it. Go to Type, Warp Text, select Arch, and change the bend settings to 35. Feel free to adjust the bend settings according to your preference. Bring down the text placement so that some parts of it will overlap with the thunder. Select the text layer, then go to Layer Styles and choose Stroke. Adjust the size to 13 and ensure the position is set to outside. Set the color to white. Turn on the drop shadow and customize the settings to match those in the design reference. Experiment with the angle, distance, and size until you achieve the desired effect. Let's go back to Stroke and adjust the size to 24. Right-click the text layer and choose Rasterize Layer Style. This will merge the layer together with its styles, allowing you to apply new styles. Use the Magic Wand tool to select the red color part of the text. Hold the Shift key to select multiple items. Select the Brush tool and choose the soft round brush. Use the Eyedropper tool to select a darker shade of red, then paint over the top of the text. Use the Eyedropper tool to select the shade of red again, then choose a lighter shade and brush the lower part of the text. Move the Heroes layer under the main design folder. Let's finalize all the assets by adjusting placements and sizes. This process often involves making adjustments to ensure visual balance, clarity, and adherence to design principles. Hold the Shift key to scale it unproportionally. Select Glow and Glow Shadow to merge. Click Command E for Mac or Control E for Windows. Now let's make this design DTF friendly by applying a halftone effect to the glow part of the design. Go to Layer, Layer Mask, choose from Transparency. This will extend the opaqueness of the artwork and create a clean mask layer. Enter Mask Edit mode by holding down the Alt key for Windows or the Option key for Mac. Go to Image, Adjustments, Levels, and adjust the white slider. Press Ctrl A or Command A to select all, then press Ctrl C or Command C to copy. Go to File, New, and select the same size as the original artboard. Change the color mode to grayscale. Click Ctrl V or Command V to paste the mask layer. Go to Adjustments, Curves, bring the gamma down until glow looks good. Merge the Curves adjustment layer and Layer 1 by pressing Command E for Mac or Ctrl E for Windows. Go to Image Mode, Bitmap, flatten the layers. Check the settings to ensure it's set to 300 and the method is halftone screen. Use 50 for frequency and 22 for angle. Zoom in to see if it's halftone already. Press Ctrl A or Command A to select all, then press Ctrl C or Command C to copy. Return to the original file, then press Ctrl V or Command V to paste since we are already in the edit mask mode. Exit the edit mask mode by clicking the other layers. Zoom in to see if the halftone effect is applied to the glow. Toggle off the background layer to see the actual design, then turn it back on. Delete the design reference layer. Go to the main design folder and add Editable to it. Drag the glow and the text to the folder. Select the heroes and glow layers, then rearrange them below all the other assets. Press Command J or Ctrl J to duplicate the group. Turn off the first editable group layer. Right-click the folder and select Merge Group. Let's add some grunge using the eraser tool. I'll use a grunge brush that you can download and incorporate into your design. Now that we're done with the grunge, let's proceed to resize it to 10.5 inches in width to make it print ready for DTF. Align the design to center. Let's save it, and that's pretty much everything for designing like Culture Kings and applying the halftone effect to the glow. Now it's time to take your creativity to the next level. Don't just stop at designing, apply those designs onto shirts and bring them to life. Transfer. Superstars can help turn your design to actual product. Just go to our website, www.transfersuperstars.com, and message us to help your design come to life.